Hi everyone, I want to show you how my US visa was approved. Maybe you can take one or two things from it. It's actually pretty simple process. The interview isn't anything like horrendous or big, although it's a big deal. Like you should sound confident. I think that's what is the biggest deal out of it, being confident especially. So this is how it went. Obviously, I printed everything I had to print, went along with my passport, and in front of the consular, I greeted him. "Good morning, sir." He said, "Good morning. Your passport, please." I gave it to him. The next thing was he asking, "What's your purpose of visit?" This is the most important part, right? You need to be concise, say your thing, and then end. You don't have to be too short. You don't have to be too long. So I was like, my purpose of visit to the US is to attend and experience the FIFA World Cup 2026. It's the biggest tournament in football, and I want to experience it for the very first time. And he was typing. He said okay, and he was typing. So this is the very moment you have to let the consular know about you. At the end of the day, if you don't let them know about you, like you've done a shallow job. So this is why I took the opportunity to go ahead and tell him that I'm a sports content creator who have traveled to watch La Liga, the Champions League, the Women's AFCON, the Serie A. And so this is when I let him know me. And he still kept on typing. And you know, you have to like look at them. Although they'll be typing, it's like their head are down, but they can see if you're looking at them or like you're looking sideways. Of course, you have to keep eye contact. So he was like, okay, where will you be staying in the US? And I was like, I'll be staying at blah, blah, blah. And then he still kept on typing. And I took the opportunity to let him know that anytime I traveled, I had returned on time. Like I've never overstayed any visa or any trip I've gone. I mentioned that whilst he didn't ask me, I had to let him know that because that's also very important. And he kept on typing and he said, "Thank you, madam. Your visa has been approved. Enjoy your trip." And I was like, "Thank you very much." So that's basically it. You see, it's not really much of a big deal, but I think confidence played the most important part, and you being very precise with what you are saying. I mean, you get it, like, and sound confident. Don't sound like you are doubtful of what you're saying or you don't really know. Maybe in your case, they can go about where would Ghana be playing the football matches. You have to know where you are staying. You have to be able to prove your source of income. If they ask you who is sponsoring the trip, if a company is sponsoring or whatsoever, you have to know that, and you have to be not too